Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this introductory session to 3 Pan-Scotland platform activities that are available to any researchers based in Scotland for EXPLORATHON 2023. Now, this year is effectively, I think, the 10th anniversary of EXPLORATHON, which is awesome. And I'm going to be coordinating 3 platform opportunities that I'm going to go through one by one today to tell you a bit more about them, how you can get involved, and how any researchers you might be connected to can also get involved. So first up, I'm going to talk about Scottish Research Showcase. So Scottish Research Showcase was founded by Sam Langford in the depths of COVID, and it's basically an online science festival taking place on social media, where researchers get given a slot and 10 minutes or so to present various pieces of content that they may have created about themselves and about their research. So the purpose is to share the awesomeness of research and to share perhaps some behind the scenes insight of what your working life actually is like. This particular platform is completely research agnostic, discipline agnostic. It doesn't matter what subject. So despite it's being hosted by a global science show, it's absolutely a platform for everyone to get involved with. Target audience, those on social media, specifically those on Twitter and Instagram, and also yourself. It's a great way of building up your network. I have as my pinned tweet on Twitter one of my participations in a previous event. So it's really useful for that in terms of just showcasing who you are, what you do, and how awesome you are. And lastly, so the process, it's to create a variety of content to share. You can create just one piece or multiple pieces. So this could be a video, this could be a profile, it could be a series of pictures, or create a thread. It's basically up to you what you would like to share and what you're comfortable sharing about your research. If you do sign up, you'll get given a 10-minute slot on the 8th of September, that's a Friday, where we'll ask you to share your content, either through your own social media handles, or if you don't have those, we can share it on your behalf. And responding to comments, sharing, etc. And then as a re-evaluation thing, we're asking those who take part to just collate a little bit of data relating to your posts, because you can see the stats behind it if it's sent from your account. So there is training available. You're not doing this on your Todd. The training is tomorrow, which is Thursday, 15th of June at 9 o'clock in the morning. There's the link as well as a QR code to that training that you can sign up. If you can register, regardless of whether or not you can make it tomorrow. So if you're interested in being part of the Scottish Research Showcase, but you can't make the training tomorrow, register anyway. There's actually a special ticket type, especially for you, and that will allow us to send you the recordings of previous training sessions and any extra materials to help you with developing your content. So that is Scottish Research Showcase. HERStory Makers. HERStory Makers used to be called XX Factor. It got a rebrand based on research feedback. And essentially, this is a competition for female identifying researchers to share their inspirational stories. So again, subject agnostic, arts, humanities, social science, STEM, absolutely any subject is welcome. But you need to be female identifying and early career. So this basically means not having a permanent job, essentially. So what is the purpose? The purpose of HERStory Makers is to inspire the next generation. So this is aimed at young people, for example, in sort of secondary schools. It's also to upskill talented early career researchers and provide a platform for you to showcase your research and your journey. So the audience, the people involved, young people and their teachers. So we do make some of the recordings available early for schools and teachers. But mainly this is actually shared predominantly on social media, specifically Twitter. And you are one of the audiences as well, obviously. And so the process is to create a 2-minute and 15-second video to send to me, and then it will get scheduled for September. Deadline is currently the end of June. However, I'm aware that that is creeping up on us rather rapidly. So this is flexible within reason. It just means that I can have some time to add subtitles if I need to and make sure the scheduling is all okay in terms of September. There are 2 rounds of videos, one in mid-September and one in late September. The first round is for Scotland-based researchers, and then the top 2 from Scotland go through to a European round towards the end of September. And then the main thing is, once you've created your video, it's to share it like mad. When it comes to September and it's finally posted, share it like mad on social media and encourage people to vote. People can vote for 2 people. This avoids people voting for their friends. It means that they can vote for their friends and they can vote for somebody else. Last year, we had somewhere in the region of 800 votes through social media, which was phenomenal. And it's far more than you normally get clicking on links on social media. So that was really exciting. And training, again, is available tomorrow, 10 o'clock. So I've got a busy morning tomorrow, as well as next Thursday as well. There's the link for the training, as well as a QR code, which takes you to the same place. And lastly, our last opportunity is Borrow a Researcher. This is a collaboration with Skype for Scientists, a US-based non-profit organization who have a database of literally thousands of teachers, thousands of classrooms around the world. And this is to enable researchers to basically virtually visit classrooms around the world, depending on time zone and depending on the interests of the kids and teachers. So the purpose of that is kind of a combination of the first two, actually. It's to inspire the next generation of researchers, as well as sharing the awesomeness of your research. It is a live thing, so it's done with young people in schools and their teachers. There might be a few community groups thrown in there as well, and it couldn't obviously happen without yourselves. And so the process is to sign up via the form. I will then share an anonymous copy of your form with Skype for Researcher. They will then match you to schools, and then I will make the introductions. This is a GDPR requirement, and then you and the teacher will agree on a mutually convenient time to virtually connect to the class. So this might be through Skype, it might also be through Teams or Zoom or Google Meet, depending on the classroom. You can sign up to as many sessions as you have capacity for. Can't guarantee that we're going to find a match because it depends on the schools and the students' interests, but we will obviously, do our best. If you've got any questions or want additional support, especially if this is your first time virtually visiting a school, because it's a different kettle of fish to physically going, then give me a shout on explorathon@standrews.ac.uk, and that's the bit.ly link to sign up, as well as a QR code that takes you to the same place. So that's it. That was a whistle-stop tour through 3 platform opportunities for Explorathon 2023. If you're feeling a little bit lost and there's a lot of information in a very short span of time, then do just drop me an email and I can organise a one-to-one and we can have a chat about this. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you either at one of the training sessions or appearing on my Skype for Researcher. Thank you very much.